What's going on YouTube? It's Nomad TCG here, and today I'm doing another Market Watch video for you guys. So I just wanted to state real quick that last week I kind of uploaded a few videos and I took a break for a few days. I did end up coming down with COVID, so my voice may be a little scratchy, may have to stop to get a drink of water and stuff. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be back to making content pretty much every day, every other day. But yeah, just getting over that. So what we're going to cover today is basically another Edison Market Watch that goes over a lot of cards that did well, performed well at RBET 1 from Season 2. So the first card I wanted to cover was Goblin Zombie. So if you look at any of these holo printings, all of them have pretty much been on the rise. The DT one, there's not very many copies of it left. So as you can see, you have LP at $10, and then you have two near mints at $17 before they hit this price. So what I would say, honestly, I would rather get the secrets just because I think they look nicer. These could end up making you a little bit of money, if you pick these ones up, who knows, I don't think this price will stick necessarily. I think that more people will be posting these up, although this is probably a pretty hard card to find. I definitely think if you buy these $17 ones, you can probably make a little bit of money, but if you're trying to play the deck and you want copies for your deck, I would probably just go look at the secrets, although I can't guarantee this price is any better. Yeah, so looking down, it doesn't look like, yeah, these guys are unverified. Yeah, those are unverified listings, but the first LP is 64 for a first ed. There's no unlims, it looks that are from verified sellers. Yeah, you're looking at 64, 65 bucks for LP first. There's a German LP first for more. I wouldn't even worry about that. And then near mints look German near mint is 110. English is heading towards 120. So you're 117 here. Honestly, I would probably grab the LP first ed copies if you're just looking to play them, because they're 65, which is literally basically half this price. So you're saving 50 bucks. Yeah, that's probably what I would go for. It's just crazy. I actually picked up these near mint unlims. As you can see, looks like one sold for 47. I got near mints maybe a year ago for around the $20 range. So actually really wild what these have turned into. Next is the Stalos. So if you look, we can kind of see that this card's been going up. This is the Dark Revelation 3 Super. There was a deck in the top 8 that revolved around the Stalos, and I also think that turbo cannon / turbo rocket strategy with the frogs, this could work really well in it because it does burn if you hit a monster card. So I think this is another option for that. Let me just go back real quick. So I want to check the other supers. These ones have so many listings, so I can't imagine. Well, it actually looks like market price has kind of gone wild on these, but I'm not going to go too deep into that because that's going to be so many cheap listings. The ultis I did check, and they're very expensive because Rise of Destiny, don't quote me on this, but I think it only had a first ed printing. I think it only had well, actually it says that there's an unlimited wave, but I don't know, there was no unlim ultis when I was looking, so maybe that's just that they're wiped off, but not positive on that. But the Stalos is rising, and also there is Duelist League copies of these, and I think the red ones look super sick. So if you guys want these, either try to find some of this super just for cheap copies, maybe get yourself some Duelist Leagues, but I wouldn't buy into this super just because it's I don't know, you can get the same rarity for way cheaper. Ultis might be worth it if you're looking to spend some money. You can get like LP ones probably for like 50-60 bucks. Next is Turbo Cannon. So we're gonna look at just look at this 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.8, 3.7. So basically, since Ragnarok did well with that deck, 3.6, 3.5. This card like literally wasn't really selling, and yeah, all these sales are just from the last few days. We can see that this card's now every listing with shipping is like $2 practically, or a little more, and then there's not very many on the second page. They go to $3, it's like $4 to $5, and then they hit $15. So yeah, those get very expensive. If you search just this card in general, so as you can see, 15 listings. The other day there was like 100 plus of these, so really crazy. I'm not sure what Turbo Rocket is. I mean, it's a rare, so it can't be like, oh, I'm typing like the Rocket cards like in current format. Okay, there's 75 listings of this one. Okay, as we can see, starting to skyrocket. Yeah, these are still relatively cheap, but same thing here. 3.7, 3.6, all the sales are, you know, last couple days. I'd invest in these if you want to play the frog deck for sure. Treeborn Frog ultis are up there. As you can see, these are mod plays, and they're like near 30. You should be able to get like near mints near 30 for unlim. This is a Korean unlim for 30, so not even legal over here. LP unlim by unverified 35. Goodness. LP unlimited by verified 50 into 60. Yeah, so you're looking at like 50, 60 for LP unlims, and then first eds are like absolutely through the roof. Yeah, a near mint unlim is like $125. That's crazy. Yeah, near mint first eds. Wow. An Italian one, 180. And then this one is not a verified seller, but he has a lot of sales. Almost near 250. So that's pretty wild. Next is Prisma. Literally every copy of these are through the roof. Like, even though these show these are like damaged listings. Like, this one is super expensive. The collection tin one, yeah, near mint's like $60. Ridiculous. Don't buy into that. DT3s, near mint. You can get 3 at like $7 each. Honestly, I'd probably invest in that. Gold rares skyrocket to the moon. They go from 7, 8, 14 to 20. Yeah, pretty much every copy is up there. Those DTs are in a good price range. I think that the gold and the ultras ship has sold already. This has applications for like a deck that, if you are into advanced format, Pack showed off this Mana Dome deck, and you can basically use this to do like some crazy fusion combos. But this is also for like the fusion deck and Edison format. So this card's like Prisma is really hot right now. The other version I would look into is probably the super rare from Fusion Enforcers. Look, they have Italian copies at $8. So you guys, if you're into that, wow, there's 2 people with a ton of copies of these. So I would probably look into that. Yeah, they're like $7-8. You can get like English or Italian. So Fusion Enforcers is one of those set that has like, you'll find like a lot of foreigns for it. But yeah, I'd probably invest in these supers or the DT. Those are your best bets to get copies right now. Next, wanted to just scope out this card. This version isn't really doing much. I just wanted to remind you guys that these are also played in that deck, so these might get targeted next. These are OG, like Duelist Pack Ultras, and they're honestly cheap for what they are. Like, you can get LPs for like $5. Yeah, you're looking at $5-6 on those for unlims. Light play first ed, $8, and this is like an old ultra. Other versions of this card, you got like supers for super cheap. Honestly, the supers are from legendary collections, so these might be a good grab too, because they're like $1 or $2. So yeah, pick your poison on which one you want to get for that, but I would probably think about at least making sure you got 2 copies of each of these before they're too much if you want to play that deck. Then there's Dark Gaia that I wanted to cover. So the supers, they haven't, like, nothing's really changed. In fact, it looks like the market prices maybe calmed down a little bit on these, but again, another card that you need for that deck, and I would rather have them sooner than later. Don't want to get caught with your pants down. So yeah, looking like about the $5 range for these. Yeah, I would suggest scooping up these if you want to play that deck. Another card that you play in that deck, and this is just like in general a good side deck card for Edison format. Literally every copy of these is going up. I want to show you guys price history. So as we can see, they were like $1 heading towards $2, and now they're heading towards $3. So these have had like a 300% price increase in the last 3 months. So yeah, looks like most of your like lightly played or near mint copies are going to run you like $3-4 for the tin supers. The Duelist Saga ones are going to be even more than that. Yeah, looking like $5 to $6 for near mints. As we can see, again, went from $2, $3, $4. Yeah, these are all going up. And then if you're like me and you enjoy these really, really nice looking copies, looks like secrets you can get LP 4-in-1 28. Near mint unlim is $34. Near mint $40, $40. Then wow, yeah, go from 40 to 50 for unlims. And then first eds LPs are around 63, 64. Near mints 77. About $80. So yeah, these are quite expensive. So yeah, pick your poison on what you want to do with that. You can either get a really nice version or get some cheaper ones, but just to make you aware, if you haven't picked them up yet, they are on the rise. I don't know about these Gold Series ones yet. Yeah, even these ones are on the rise, so pick up your fossil dinos, ladies and gentlemen. And then the next card is another side deck option. I want to go over the ultimates real quick because this card does have applications coming in the advanced format. And as we can see, these went from around 30s all the way up, and now they're towards 40. And then if you look here, like a 4 near mint is 45. Other than that, cheapest near mint unlim that's English is 55, and this is for the OTS ulti. If we go look at all versions, we'll be able to see if the other ones are also going up. Oh, looks like we had a spike on the rare, but calm back down. These are chilling out about dollars. Not too bad there. The Battle's a Legend Ultra. Looks like these have spiked up. These are all chilling at about $1 to $2. So honestly, I'd probably at least grab these if you don't have them already. At least grab a holo copy. I think that stuff like this Ultra will be better to pick up than any of the commons or like the rares. But also, there is another Ultimate rare printing of this, and it's from the same set, Cyberdark Impact, as the rare. And these are actually, I think, a little bit cheaper than the OTS ones. Well, you can get LP First Ed for like around 40 compared to that $55 price tag. LP First 45. Yeah, you can get the LPs of the OG ulti a little bit cheaper. But if you want a near mint, we're looking at about $80, which is more than the OTS Ultimate. But yeah, if you grab those, either unlims or you grab like light play copies, you can get them cheaper. I do think this ulti looks nicer. I prefer the old like Ultimates, the way they used to print them. But that's just me, guys. But yeah, that's all the cards I wanted to cover today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's any other cards you want me to cover here in the next market watch, just make sure to comment them down below. The last market watch, I did have somebody recommend a few cards, and I did cover a couple of those. So again, if you guys like this type of content, make sure you like, make sure to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate everyone watching. Other than that, Nomad out. Peace.